Hey everyone, I hope all has been well and that you have all been staying safe. It has been a little bit since I filmed a sit down video for you guys. I've been working on a lot of home decor and apartment stuff over the last few weeks, but that is a really long process for me in general because I'm just like a very indecisive person. And of course shopping right now is taking a lot longer than usual, but I promise you those videos are coming, so stay tuned for that. But today I just wanted to film a video for the first time in my new office, and I'm very excited about that. And I just wanted to sit down and film a really chill April favorites video. I feel like April went by so fast. It definitely had a lot of highs and lows for me. I can't freaking believe that it's already May, but I just wanted to share with you guys a couple of things that I've been really enjoying in the month of April. So we're first going to start off with a couple of beauty slash like personal care related products, and the first item that I knew for sure that I wanted to talk about is this little scalp shampoo massager tool. So this is a little tool that is made to help you wash your hair and kind of scrub your scalp when you're shampooing. All it is a little round plastic little thing that has these silicone spiky things attached to it. The silicone part isn't sharp at all. It's like pretty rubbery and like not super harsh or anything, but it is really effective at like just getting into your scalp and in between your hair and really deep cleaning it. This has been a total game changer for me, and I wish I had discovered it a long time ago. I have color treated hair and I don't wash my hair every day. It's probably more like every 3 to 4 days. And my hair is also on the like thick and coarse side, and I have a lot of it, especially just like on the back of my head, which is kind of weird. And this is gonna sound really gross, but I noticed that on the days even after I washed my hair, that it was really hard for me to get like the back of my head super clean. It would always feel a little bit greasy and I could feel a little bit of that buildup. So when I discovered this tool, I knew I had to have it, and it honestly helps so much. All you have to do is put a little bit of shampoo on the little brush tool, and when you're showering, you just like literally move it through your hair. It doesn't get caught on your hair, it doesn't pull it or anything, and it really just works so well, and my hair and scalp feel so much cleaner now. I highly recommend this to anyone who has any trouble washing their hair super thoroughly, whether you have really long nails or your nails are really brittle or you have a lot of thick hair like I do. Using something like this really helps, and I honestly can't say enough good things about it. Okay, so next up is a shout out to my favorite nail polish of the month, and I actually don't have painted nails right now, but I found that having painted nails, especially when you're like not wearing makeup and not really getting dressed every day, having painted nails just makes you feel a lot more put together, and it's just something nice to look at throughout the day. So this was my favorite nail polish of April. It is called Pistachio Ice Cream by KL Polish, and in general I've just been really into this kind of tone of green. It's not quite a pastel color, but it's just a nice light muted green that's still a little bit playful, but it's a little bit more neutral. I really like Kathleen Light's nail polishes in general. I feel like she has really unique and pretty colors, and the formula is nice and smooth, and the brush is so nice to use. It's a wide paddle kind of brush that's a little bit rounded at the tip, and it makes painting your nails a breeze. Next up, I have a beauty favorite, and it is an entire brand. It's a pretty new brand that launched just a year ago, and so they don't have that many products, but from what I can tell, all of their products are already like really good. The brand is called Tower 28, and I have already collected 4 products. I have 2 of their lip glosses and 2 of their lip slash cheek tints. I believe it is a cruelty-free and vegan brand, which is really cool. They're also a clean beauty brand by Sephora standards, which I don't really care about. In my opinion, everything is made up of chemicals, and there are some chemicals that serve a purpose, such as extending the life of a product, which I mean is something that I wouldn't mind. I've seen this brand come up more and more on YouTube. They are sold at Sephora, and I've heard nothing but good things, so I finally decided to pick up a couple of products myself. The founder is also Asian American, and I'm all for supporting Asian American women in the beauty industry. So the first product that I picked up is the BeachPlease Luminous Tinted Balm, and this one is in the shade Magic Hour, which is a nice peachy nude color. And I also got it in the shade Golden Hour, which is in a brighter orangey coral color. I'm wearing this color on my cheeks today, and I really like both of these. Golden Hour was the one where I was like, I need to have that in my life. But I also picked up Magic Hour and actually really like this one as well. I was expecting this one to be a lot more rosy nude, but it actually shows up quite peachy on my cheeks, which I enjoy. And Golden Hour is really beautiful as well. I was expecting it to be a little bit more of an orangey red, but I would say it's more of like an orangey coral pink. I honestly haven't been wearing makeup very much at all this past month, so I can't really say like how long lasting it is or anything, but so far I do really enjoy the formula on these blushes. They are more on the pigmented side, so you don't need a whole lot of the product to get the color to show up on your cheeks. But I do like that, especially because it's such a dewy balm. You don't need a lot of product to get a nice little dew on your cheeks, rather than building it up and getting it to look kind of oily, if that makes sense. I really like cream products that apply well with a brush, and these definitely do. It goes on really smoothly and it's super easy to blend out and everything. I also picked up their lip gloss in 2 different shades. It's called the ShineOn Lip Jelly, and this one is in the shade Fire and this one is in the shade XOXO. I've been waiting to get my hands on Fire for months now. Ever since I was in Sephora one day and I randomly swatched this lip gloss, I was like, that is the perfect orange lip gloss ever. I need it in my life. But I was waiting for Sephora to have a sale, so I finally picked these up. I'm wearing Fire on my lips today, and my lips are naturally pretty dark and pigmented, so it just shows up as like a really gorgeous orangey coral color on my lips. Again, I also really like the formula on these. I don't know how to really describe the texture of them, but they're not sticky at all. It's just like a nice plush balmy jelly consistency, and it feels really nice on the lips. I also just like adore the packaging on these products. I really like the clear acrylic, and combined with these really pretty punchy colors, I feel like it just looks so appealing. Obviously it's not like a super luxurious kind of experience, but it also does not look cheap at all. So I would say definitely major props to this brand, and I will definitely be keeping an eye out on their other products. I know that they just came out with a bronzer. I don't think I'll be picking that one up just yet, but it does look really pretty. Okay, so that's it for the beauty stuff. Let's shift gears and talk about clothes for a little bit. In April, I definitely became obsessed with finding cute loungewear. Loungewear is definitely not one of those things that I put much thought into before. Give me a good pair of sweatpants and like a sweatshirt or something, and then I'll just kind of like wear whatever t-shirts I have lying around. But now that we're home all day, and I've been seeing a lot more cute loungewear on Instagram, I've definitely been inspired to do a little bit of shopping and to kind of replace some of the loungewear that I currently have with things that I actually feel kind of cute in. So first I wanted to talk about these joggers that I got from Zara. Towards the beginning of all this quarantine stuff, Emma Hill was posting a lot of really cute loungewear outfits on her Instagram, and she had this pair of beige knit joggers that looked so cute and so comfy that I immediately went on the website and looked for them. They did not have my size in those, so I ended up ordering the color that they did have in my size, which was this really nice charcoal gray kind of color. And when I got these in the mail, I became obsessed. They are the softest, comfiest pair of pants that I've ever felt or put on my body. I also really like how they fit. They have nice side pockets, which is always a plus, and they have a nice relaxed fit throughout the leg that tapers at the bottom. The fabric on these isn't the most durable. Because it is a knit material, it does pill up and get kind of fuzzy because, I mean, they're pants. You're gonna be sitting on things and there's gonna be friction, so that's just kind of bound to happen with this kind of fabric. But honestly, I was kind of expecting that to happen with this fabric, and it doesn't actually change how the fabric feels. It still feels and looks really comfy. So I'm in love with these pants. So much that I ordered these in black because I feel like having really comfy black lounge pants are essential, because once this is all over and we can start going out again, you can get away with wearing black lounge pants when you're going out a little bit more than something that's like obviously looks like sweats, you know? So I got these in black, and then I also ordered them in the beige nude color because they finally came back in a size small. So in particular, I think matching loungewear sets are so cute, and I'm kind of sad that Zara doesn't have matching tops to go with those knitted bottoms. So in addition to those really comfy pants, I knew I wanted to get some matching sets and also make some matching sets. So as you can see, I am wearing this little tie-dye blush nude kind of sweatshirt, and I also made a matching t-shirt since the weather is warming up and I'm already getting too hot in this sweatshirt, with of course some matching joggers. So I'll show you a little clip of what it looks like with the full set on. But I've been seeing tie-dye everywhere. It's in the stores, it's on TikTok, it's on YouTube, and I knew I didn't want to make something super colorful with tie-dye, but I saw some people tie-dye some really cute sets with just one color and more of like a muted tone, and I will link the video that I followed down below to create the exact set that I did. I followed her instructions exactly and things came out really well. But yeah, it's a really fun and rewarding craft to do at home during quarantine. I had a lot of fun making this set, and it makes me want to buy another set and maybe do like a nice blue color or something. I feel like that looks really pretty because it ends up looking like clouds. We shall see. The tricky part is actually finding nice white basics that you can tie-dye. Everything that I got is from Missguided, but their stock is always going in and out, so I would just recommend checking their website every day. Another thing that I've been preoccupying myself a lot with is home organization. My apartment is honestly a mess right now because we have everything from our old apartment, but we're getting also new furniture and replacing some things. So thankfully we have a garage where I can store a lot of stuff, but there's just still a lot of like boxes and places where I haven't figured out where things should go yet. So it's been pretty chaotic, and I've been finding so much joy in finding nice home organization things. I got a bunch of stuff from Bed Bath & Beyond for my bathroom under the sink cabinet, and I got this really nice drawer unit that fits all of my hair products and random bathroom related products, and also a little 2-tier shelf that really just helps maximize all the space, and it's just so satisfying to see how well and how everything fits in there. I've also been mind blown by a couple of kitchen organization stuff like a spice rack and a Lazy Susan. Those two things make everything so much more organized and just pleasant to use when you open up those cabinets, and so I've just been very stoked about those. I'm slowly working on the rest of the spaces, and especially the kitchen, because we have this really big open pantry that definitely needs to be styled a bit and organized into prettier boxes and stuff like that. But let me know if any of that kind of content interests you, because it definitely interests me, and I've been posting a little bit on my Instagram, so make sure to follow. I will put my handle right here. I have a couple of quick food favorites to share with you guys. I know everyone and their dog has been baking, and I also have been wanting to bake more frequently now that we've been at home a lot, but I'm also trying to be wise about what I bake and also kind of spread out how often I bake, because otherwise I'm going to be eating what I bake every single day for weeks and weeks. So I don't have any baking favorites to share, but I do have a breakfast that I've been absolutely loving for a couple of months now. What I love about it is that it's super quick, there's no cooking involved, but it's also really healthy and satisfying. So all it is 1 banana, some almond butter or peanut butter, and some diced almonds. I'm very textural with my preferences for food, so I always like something with a little bit more crunch, and granola is one way to do it, but I found that diced almonds are so much healthier and work just as well. It gives you some nice crunch, and the banana and the almond butter are nice and creamy and sweet, and it's just like my favorite breakfast. If you're someone who has a sweet tooth like me and wants to stay away from things like waffles and pancakes and granola bars and like sweet grainy things like that for breakfast, then I would definitely recommend trying the banana almond butter and any kind of chopped up nuts really. On a more unhealthy note, I've pretty much decided what my favorite store-bought pint ice cream is at the grocery store, and I don't have my pint here to show you, but I'll insert a picture. It's the Talenti Gelato Layers line, and in particular I think my favorite one that I've tried so far is the salted caramel truffle. It is so freaking delicious. Like I said, I like a lot of crunch in my food, especially my dessert, so I always like to have some kind of like topping or like a crunchy bit with my ice cream, and my favorite ice cream flavors are always the ones that have something in it rather than something that's like completely smooth and creamy. And I freaking love these pints because first of all, the Talenti ice cream is just really high quality and good in my opinion. It's like very creamy and rich and smooth. It's not quite as heavy as like Ben & Jerry's ice cream, but also keeps better than some of the like local gourmet ice cream pints that I've purchased. So first of all, the ice cream part is delicious. I love that they have like a sauce kind of layer, and they also have like the cookie layers and all that. The only thing is that I wish that they would put the layers sideways from how they currently are. I know it's probably a lot harder to do, and it definitely wouldn't look as pretty because in the jar it looks super attractive where you can see all the different layers on top of each other, but it's actually so annoying to eat when you have a fresh pint, because in order to get all those layers you have to stick your spoon like entirely to the bottom of the pint and like scoop all the layers out, you know? So I feel like if they had the layers sideways, then when you would open the pint you could just scrape the top layer and you would get all the layers in one bite. Lastly, I just wanted to share 2 of my favorite YouTubers as of late. I'm honestly someone who watches more YouTube than like actual TV shows, so content creation has a pretty big impact on my life, and especially during these times it's just really nice to have an outlet and kind of see what other people are doing and getting inspired by that. I also hope that my videos can do the same for you guys, so I definitely want to keep trying to put out more videos and to let me know if there's any specific kind of content that you would like to see. But one of my current favorite influencers slash YouTubers is Alyssa Lenore. She doesn't try too hard, she's really relatable, but she's also really inspiring, and you can see her work ethic and all the effort into designing and organizing her brand new home that they purchased recently. So definitely goals in terms of house stuff, and I've been religiously like watching everything that she posts. And another one of my favorite YouTubers has been Kinda Cool here on YouTube. She is a Korean YouTuber, but she has a really cool mix between Eastern and Western tastes. And I just find her style and all of the videos that she creates super inspiring. And she has a really cool casual retro vintage style that I really like. And her office is also something that I've been using as inspiration when decorating my office. And she also has really good taste in music, so I would definitely recommend checking out Alyssa and Kinda Cool if you haven't heard of them already. Alright, so that wraps up this video. Let me know down in the comments below what you've been loving for April. I'm going to try to check back on all my comments because I feel like I haven't been getting notifications for all of them. But again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are doing well, and see you in my next video. Bye!